This is Bigging 2155 with a video on how to field strip a 1911. Let's go ahead and get started. First thing you need to do is safety check the gun. And this one I safety checked it about 20 times, but go ahead and do it again so it's safe. I like to drop the hammer just so I know that it's safe. And first thing you're going to do is compress your recoil spring, pushing on this right here. Some of them you might need a little screwdriver or something to help you hold it down, but mine, I don't need it. So you're going to compress that and slide your barrel bushing out of the way. You got to be real careful whenever you're doing this because that spring will shoot out of there at 100 miles an hour if you're not. Anyway, once you get that barrel bushing out of the way, it'll slide right out. You can pull your spring out. Get that out of the way. There you got your recoil spring. And then you can pull the barrel bushing out. You gotta wiggle around a little bit until it slides out. At least mine you do. There you go. Barrel bushing. And then you're going to want to push the slide back. If you look, the side of your gun, where you can see the slide release, you see there's two notches. One there, one there. You're going to slide it back until this notch is lined up with this part of your slide release. Let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what it looks like. Just like that. And then you're going to push on the other side of your slide release, and that little bump right there. And it'll come up, and then you can grab it and pull it out. And then from there, you can slide the slide forward and take it right off the top of the gun, like so. And then when you're looking at it, this part right here is your guide rod. Some might have a full-length guide rod. I don't. And then your barrel's right underneath your guide rod. Take the guide rod out, put that to the side, and then the barrel slides right out the front of the gun. Just like so. There's your slide, there's your barrel. And now I'll put it back together. Take the barrel, there's this little loop right here, and you push that forward. This gets a little bit tricky later to try and get the slide release back in, but I'll try to explain it to you as best I can. You slide the barrel back in. You took it out. Take your guide rod, place it on top of the barrel. Take the frame. It's easier to do it upside down, but you slide the frame back in onto the slide just like that. Finicky little 1911s. There we go. Okay. And if you can see through that hole right there, that's where you've got to make sure that loop on the barrel is lined up so that you can get that bar right there through that hole. That hole right there. Bar goes through that hole right there, and it's got to go all the way through that barrel or else your barrel's not stable. But slide it back. There you go. Move your slide back and line it up with that notch again. And then you can wiggle your barrel around until you get your loop in the right position. And then you take your slide catch and you stick it right in there. And then it snaps in through that hole. At this point, I like to push the slide the rest of the way forward and engage the safety to keep it from moving. See, you engage the safety, it can't move. Then you take your barrel bushing, you put it back in and turn it. Take your recoil spring, stick it through there, get it to go all the way down. It should stick out about that far. Now you've got to compress it and slide this bushing back over to hold it in. Press it all the way down, slide the bushing, and there, back together. Do a little function test, disengage the safety, and everything works. That was field stripping in 1911 with the help of a SOG Flash 1.